Hello and welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. In between episodes I've done some inventory management, so things are looking a lot neater across our inventories here. Just do a little type sort there to make it look even neater. So everything is kinda sorted. Now, there are a couple of things that doing this have revealed to me. The first one is that we have 3 icy parts, and I believe that these 3 parts are from the 3 people that we found relating to the forge. So, in theory, I think we can make something out of these. Let's try it. So if I do this, this, and this, I think the spear part I was thinking about previously might have been only for the previous section of the game, as in for the overworld bit. There might be another weapon in the overworld bit we're kind of locked out of for just now. But for this one, I think, there we go. We now have a new weapon, the Morning Frost. The air around this staff crackles with a cold, frosty wind, a power that has been divided for too long, waiting to be released. So, when dealing cold damage, the wielder deals an additional 1 cold damage. Dealing cold damage with a spell possibly inflicts chilled upon target. What's chilled do? Makes it vulnerable to cold and resistant to fire. Huh. Okay. Currently, this is not super useful for us, at least on Gale. The reason it's not useful on Gale is Gale... Actually, wait a second. This might be very good on Gale.
One with the weave.
Whoa. Let me have a look at this here. He's Elemental Adept Fire. You ignore resistance to fire. Aha! It's not terrible.
Shouldn't have wished
Okay, because he ignores resistance to fire, so chilled simply would make them vulnerable to cold, and then he ignores resistance to fire. Huh. So this would actually still be okay for Gale. Now, the fact that it does cold damage and we don't have a ton of cold spells is not incredible, but we could use the Ray of Frost cantrip, and that would kind of solve things there. Okay. What's this current one? This current one is the Staff of Crones. Okay, so the Staff of Crones does less damage, but I think the actual damage of the weapon matters very little for him, because he shouldn't be using it. The question is, do we want Ray of Sickness or do we want Ray of Frost? What is Ray of Sickness? Ray of Sickness is 2 to 16. So they're the same damage, right? Both of these are 2 to 16, except this does 1 extra and can possibly chill. Interesting. I don't know what to do with this one. I suspect that both are roughly even right now. Let's give him the new staff, just because it looks cool. But I suspect that we could just switch in and out depending on what thing we're using. In fact, you know what? We're never going to use Spell Thief. Oh, I can't. Oh, I was going to equip that in the ranged, but you can't do that. Yeah, it's not 2 weapon sets, it's ranged and melee in this game. Okay, well, there goes that plan. But anyway, yeah, I don't know. We'll keep them both on him. I guess he could probably switch from his inventory quickly. That makes sense. Right, the second thing, which I have been told about, is that Karlach, and I think I kind of knew this in the back of my head, as a barbarian, gets bonuses to her armor class based upon her con bonus as well as her dex bonus if she is not wearing armor. So, let me show this to you. We take off her armor. She goes to 11 armor class. We take off her Helm of Smiting, which is medium armor. She goes to 13 because she gets her dex and her con, right? But she is still higher armored with chain shirt on currently. So I don't think it's actually beneficial for us to have her unarmored. The reason why you might want to have her unarmored is that then you could give her the Blood Guzzler garb, at which point she's got reasonable armor class but can get this wrath bonus every time the enemy damages her. Which is reasonable, but at the same time, this is a higher armor class. I guess if you were going for pure damage on her, what you would do is you would do that. You would give her some of this garb or something, and then you could, and then you would have someone else try and take most of the tanky stuff. But because we're using her basically as our main tank as well as damage, that's not really gonna work quite the same way for us. It's not that it's completely out there, it's just right now it's not there, if that makes sense. It's not quite where we need it to be. Does also mean there's a good argument for raising both our dex and con on like the next time we get a ability increase. If we raised both our dex and con, she in theory gets a +2 to her armor class over what we were seeing there, which means that if we take this off, she'd be at a 15. Of course, if we were to increase her dex by an additional 1, she would still get an additional armor class because this one only limits her dex to a +2 anyway. So yeah, I don't know. It also means if we find any clothing which doesn't have armor class 10, and like say we found some clothing that has like a higher armor class, then maybe that's gonna change things a little bit. But anyway,
no one's stopping.
There you go. Right,
well.
Now it's time for us to head out, and I've been told that the Festering Cove is not related to the ship and the timed quest, so therefore is fair game for, you know, investigating. So I think we're going to investigate it. I'd say we should teleport to the beach. This is going to make it so much quicker. So let's have a look. I was also given, I want to say almost a riddle, but it's not really a riddle. It's more just a hint about the Arcane Tower, or another one. Somebody was saying, I'm right that there could be something which could help us, but I'm under the impression that I don't already have it. That was what was said in the comment, which implies that there's something that we already have that could help us through the tower. Now I have a rough idea of what that could be, based upon the fact that it's a magic tower and we found maybe some anti-magic things, but you know, I'm going to continue exploring everything else before I try that idea, just because I want to know, right? If there is like something that gives us a hint about that, then that'd be lovely. But if you're just meant to intuit it through, like, I want to say moon logic, but it's not quite like that. That's an old point and click kind of term for like, basically things that don't make a lot of sense, like using a rubber chicken as a pulley, that kind of thing. You have to be in a developer's head to work it out. But it's close to that, like whether you just have to be like, oh, these two things add together and therefore I can use them together to do something over here, or whether there's something in the game which is like, no, actually, here's a hint, you know. So we'll see. What's going on over here? Kawatoa Hunters? Bull's Faithful? Who's Bull? I don't know. Oh, okay. Does it say anything in the other one? Applies bleeding to targets. Are you hostile? I kind of think you're hostile, but also I'm not entirely sure you're hostile. Okay, well, if they're hostile, they're hostile. I'm going to work under the impression they're not and just start looting. That's kind of my default, you know, way to do things. I'm not going to turn on the torch, though. Doing wild chanting. They're all level 2. That's why I'm not really that worried. Pool Drip the Zealous. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Do I head down this way? Kind of seems like I'll be spotted if I head down this way. But maybe that's fine. Hello, everybody. Wait, do you think these guys are animals? I don't think they're animals. But at the same time, I also do not have speak to animals on. So let's just do that anyway. We have so many ingredients. When I say we have so many ingredients, by the way, if I sort by weight, our alchemy pouch is the heaviest thing we have. But we have so many ingredients, so if we actually need to make more speak with animal stuff, we have this ability, so might as well just use it as much as I want to. I don't think these guys are animals, though. They seem humanoid. Also, they don't seem hostile. What's up, Pool Drip?
Our blood to fill your oceans, O blessed BOOOAL. Our bones to build your temple in the deep.
A wave of pure devotion washes over you, and with every surge, you feel a presence grow in response.
Words, priest. Promises.
Your god wants proof. Wants blood.
You don't recognize the creatures, but this voice seems to have a hold over them.
Hello.
You, our Lord of Murder, demands sacrifice. You will be an offering for the great god BOOAL.
I was gonna say the top one. Baal is the god of murder, also pretty much the main god that you need to worry about in the first two Baldur's Gate games. And BOOAL sounds very similar. Okay. Let's get my bearings. What have I stumbled in on? This seems like a good thing to do. Okay.
That sickle blade. It's no religious totem. It belongs to a common redcap. Fey creatures known for their bloodlust.
Well placed. BOOAL wants a sacrifice. BOOAL wants blood.
Redcaps love violence, baiting with an exaggerated tale of battle and bloodshed. Are your followers aware you're just a rabid little fey creature? If it's blood you want, I can make another offer. What, like I can just offer them, like, you know, Karlach? No, I'll do this one. We'll do our persuade. Well, that wasn't good. I claim inspiration. There we go. Oh, then we passed.
Little? I'm a god. And I'm gonna rip you, tear you, wear you for a hat.
In the outburst of emotion, you feel the divine presence falter, then revert to its basic, cruel nature.
Bollocks! Don't do anything hasty now. The fish folk got plenty of power. We can share. Blessed BOOAL. What? Shut it, you! I'm talking to my chosen. Chosen got power. You want power, don't you?
But wait, aren't you just a redcap? Well, what kind of power?
That depends on the fish folk, don't it? But plenty to go around.
I won't let you enslave them any longer. I forgot that was part of our background as well, that we have this, like, natural inclination to not like slavery. Which is generally, I think, a good thing.
Kiss my ass, then. This Lord of Murder likes doing his own dirty work. Kill! Kill for BOOAL!
Oh, we're fighting them anyway. That's fine. What does it mean temporarily hostile? Like you could not be? If you knock out this entity or flee from combat, it may harbor resentment but will not be hostile. Oh, okay. The sight of a Kaoto servant dying fills BOOAL with bloodlust. It regains 3 to 18 hit points when it kills a creature and can attack 3 times. Oh. And then we got all these guys who are BOOAL's faithful. I don't really know what you want to do here, doggo. Maybe just attack one. That's fine.
The lance board is set.
Let's see. So you get 97 health. Could go for Shatter. Which will do like a large AoE. It's not as large as I thought it would be. This would be a good opportunity to have Fireball available. This would do like reasonable damage to everything, potentially. Try to get the right pixel. Is there a pixel where I can hit all of them? Not quite. I would need to be further over here, maybe? No, there's not a pixel where I can hit all of them. Okay. Ray of Frost is just a ray. Could grease the lot of them. That would probably be pretty good. Let's chuck a little grease down. So if they try and run to us, they're going to be in trouble. Yeah, in fact, click heals. I'm going to get you up here.
Outsmart.
Yeah, let's get you into safety. In fact, I could maybe even get you further along here. Just to get you out of sight for right now. Dog's had its turn.
Survival is all that matters.
I think we're just going to start stabbing. There we go. And then again. So he gets his bloodlust, but that's okay. I'm not that worried about it. Then we're just going to take a step back.
I got this.
Cool. Karlak, I don't think you need to frenzy right now. You could. Sure, why don't you frenzy? Then we're going to throw the returning pike up here.
Go on.
Yep. And then you're going to throw the returning pike over here. Cool. Seems like a good turn to me. There you have the save versus grease, but that's okay. Oh, I didn't even see that one. Missile snaring. Nice. Saved it. Okay. Got anything that could be good here? Maybe like a little fear would be really good here. Okay, so it's like that. So I kind of want you to be here. Then chuck a nasty little fear on these three. Oh, they all dropped their weapon as well. Lovely. So they're fearful. One fell over. You killed my dog. Prepare to die. Oh, I didn't expect you could just jump. That's cheating. At least it didn't attack 3 times. Ow! Guess that was a miss. Okay. Let's go for... Let's see what I got. Maybe in one of these oils that makes the target small. Stab it. Aha. So now it's going to do less damage on melee attacks, which is good, because that's what it does.
What fools these mortals be.
We try and blast that hunter. Try and blast that hunter.
It shall be
Let's
done.
move ourselves out. Do a little... Maybe I could also just go for BOOAL. Or I could try and kill this one. If I'm killing this one, I don't want to use fire, because it's in the grease. And the grease is still useful to us. Maybe I'll do a little Melf's acid arrow. And hit both of them. That didn't hit either of them. Alright, lesson learned. Click your heels. There's no place like home, otherwise known as behind this pillar. Right. Step number 1. Path is interrupted. Okay. That's fine. Step number 1, throw. Alright, which throw.
Got it.
Step number 2, stab. Step number 3, enraged frenzy. Nice. Good damage. Didn't get just a tad closer. Okay. Ow. Taking a shot at us. Okay, she's a little hurt, but that's okay. Let's start with a healing word on ourselves. Which is good. Potentially could just do like a cure wounds after that if I wanted to. I think that probably doesn't sound terrible. There we go. And this kind of be here. Actually, it's small enough that it doesn't even get attacks of opportunity. Just take a step back for right now. Okay, they're coming back, but they don't have weapons anymore. Walking through the grease. Fell over. We get stabbed a couple of times. Not for the max damage, but for damage. We're down. Okay, not happy about that. Okay. Back over here.
Let's light them up.
I think we go for the kill him BOOAL this turn. I know that we could potentially be nice to him and not kill him, but I kind of feel like he needs to die. Click heals. Get back behind the pillar.
Let's go.
Hit him. Yeah, reckless. It's fine. Follow up with a... yeah, with another hit. He's dead. They're no longer BOOAL's faithful, so they no longer do the bleed. We also gain inspiration, I guess, for freeing the fish folk. Oh, no, because I earned the worship of these guys. But I didn't really earn the worship of these guys, did I? I mean, I maybe earned the worship in the short time it took for me to... Oh, they're all frightened now? I say to kill them. Oh, no, only these guys are frightened. Wait, are they still frightened from my fear, or... No, they're just frightened because I killed their god, I think. He has been murdered, you're right. But yet you continue to try and fight me. Interesting choice. Hit him.
Strike hard, strike fast.
Okay. You're still frightened. This is okay. This guy's not frightened, though. Okay. Gale?
Swords meet sorcery.
I don't know why I decided to go down here. That wasn't my initial thought, but that's okay. Just thinking magic missile. 3 probably won't get us the kill, right? No. Magic missile. Magic missile. Nice. That's actually not a bad place to stand. We need to heal. Then potentially we just want to move like over here. Drop a little hiding. Nope, we got spotted.
What's
Whatever.
this?
Move up.
Soldier.
Throw the returning pike up here.
That's it.
Followed by throwing the returning pike up here. Oh, nice crit. Followed by rage throw. Of the returning pike into this one. Cool. Seems good to me. Only 2 things left. Oh, they have... That's BOOAL's faithful there as well, I just noticed. He still has the buff. I'm wondering whether... okay. I'm wondering whether they had to be able to see their god die for them to actually be frightened. That would make a level of sense. Yeah, switch. Yeah, here, shoot it. Nice, it's dead. Good.
Tale for the ages.
Karlak. Camera. Go over here.
Over there.
Hit him.
Handy.
Ho 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 ho!
All right.
Her throw ability is fantastic.
Patched up,
Okay.
pushing on.
Well, now we have more stuff. All of this is gonna go... Well, actually, this is gonna go to Karlak. This is gonna go to us. BOOAL. Basically nothing on him. You. BOOAL's arms. They're like javelins. Huh. Okay. Well, these can go to Karlak. Nice, our grease went away, which is definitely going to make life easier. Now, let's just do that for a second. Just while I'm walking around acid. Starfish. Okay. These are going to go to Karlach. The rest is going to be picked up by us. Pool drip. Is Sickle of BOOAL. It's a light sickle. Okay, which doesn't appear to really do very much of anything. I was trying to figure out if I was missing something there. I think it simply does not do very much. I'm going to send those over to Karlach. Maybe the sickle does something if that you're like, you know, their god. I mean, that could be true. I could believe that. You? Okay, I'll have that. Altar?
There is no answer from the presence.
Oh, I guess you could believe that BOOAL is real or something. And then you would get an answer from the presence. I understand. Conch shells and clam shells. Gilded chest. Some Karlach stuff. We'll turn on the torch now. Cool. Jump. Making sure we get all the loot. There's something going on over there. That's for certain. Then know that's Karlach. No, don't jump down in a way that would cause you to go prone. Just jump down safely. Oh, there's netting at the back there. I see. We didn't end up killing anything up there. There's BOOAL. Should probably try and speak with BOOAL, but like, you know, not as his killer. Bullywug trumpet. Is the acid still there? It is. Wow. That acid is persistent. I wonder how many turns that lasts for. Maybe it just lasts until, you know, it's gone. If that makes sense. Maybe acid is infinite. These. Oh, is that grease? Yeah, we'll take the grease. The rest of this can go to Karlach. Over here, gilded chest. Yeah, sure, I'll have all that. More random alchemy ingredients for us to not use. And over here, what have we got? Another hunter. Shocking news. Karlach. There we go. I think that's all the loot from that part. So anything over here? I don't think this actually leads anywhere. No, it's all chasm and stuff.
That's
Ooh.
curious.
What do you mean there's no use digging that with my bare hands? You have a shovel. Am I... You have a shovel.
No use digging with
Okay, guys. Join up. I mean, I have a shovel.
no use digging with my bare hands.
Yeah, I know that, but like, I have a shovel. What do you mean there's no use digging with my bare
My
hands?
hands dirty.
The shovel exists.
Wanna dance?
There we go. Guess she can dig it up. Apparently, us with the shovel is not good enough. What? Huh? But now, like,
Still breathing, despite everything.
there's no chest. There's no loot. When did I last save? Before I went in. Alright, I mean, like, if that was the best loot in the game, I guess we don't get it. You know? It's like... that seems weirdly bugged. Yeah. Don't know what's up with that. It's just a chasm you can jump off of, I guess, if you wanted to. Head over here. Right, I guess we should try speaking to the dead. Let's go for that backpack. There we go. And I will equip this. Oh, in my inventory management, I forgot to say I did move one of the other backpacks over to us. Balin's pack. I'm just putting, like, things that are, like, either like, all of these books which contain useful information is going to go in here. I guess the Dweger antidote should actually go into a different place. It should go into the other bag to keep it consistent. But essentially, I was thinking things I might want to refer back to I'm going to put in here. Like, things that are orange and notes. Just because we had that situation where I was like, We had a note, but I put it in camp. I was just like, we can fix that issue. Some more BOOAL's arms here as well that we didn't pick up. Okay. Oh, that's the wrong one. Oh, also dog. Cool. That's wrong. I'm going to pretend to be a drow. Okay, and then I'm going to speak with... Where are we? This guy.
The corpse has nothing to say.
Oh, okay. What about Huldred?
The corpse does not respond.
All right. That's fine. Oh, wait, I suppose we'd already cast it, so I could have seen whether or not we needed to, or whether we could have spoken to them. As once you've cast it, they go green. Okay, fair enough. Right, dog. I summoned you for 2 reasons. One, because you were dead. The second reason I summoned you is in the hopes that you can fix this chest up here. Let's see what happens. Also, quick save. Just because I was like, when was the last time I quick saved? Can't remember. Okay, so the dog doesn't activate here, which makes me think, oh no, there we go, the dog did activate. Yep. Alright, who knows? Who knows? So there is loot there, it's just not loot we can access. Okay. Cool. Fine. Whatever. I didn't want the loot anyway. Yep, that's a drawing of a fish person, that is. Get some fish. In the fish barrel, there are fish. More fish. More fish. There's a message in a bottle.
What's that?
Dad, sorry I stopped writing. We ran out of paper on the road. I got this from the druids. Maybe that's why they're so mad at us. I hope I can find you. Zevlor says you got lost and that our old house is gone. I read a book that says all rivers find their way into the Styx. When you get it, can you write me back in Baldur's Gate or maybe come visit? I'll write again when I can get more paper. Donnie. Donnie was the small child who didn't speak. Oh. Well, that's just kind of like upsetting, but whatever. There we go. Move that over there, and we'll forget about that. It doesn't seem like it's a quest item or anything. I think it's just to add background lore. Maybe explain why Donnie is so quiet. Trying to think whether maybe you could talk. Oh, okay. Am I allowed to dig again? Yes, okay. I was trying to think maybe you could get a way to talk with Donnie if you found it first or something, but I think that's a stretch here. That seems like a stretch. Okay, I don't like the name of that book that we've got here. It's okay. I'm going to pick up every bit of gold individually. And the 72 gold. Okay. The ecstasy of murder. Once Baal's favour has quickened within one of his beloved murderers, the bliss of his love is nigh indescribable. For he blesses his loyal something with a new sensation, or maybe his loyal, using that as a like collective term. It's kind of weird. Anyway, a mindless instinctual primal sensation that comes from within the bowels, an erotic spasm that washes over the killer in the moment of murder. It is said that in that instant his divine essence can almost be tasted. Forsake all other hedonisms, acolytes, for nothing can compare. Until the true ecstasies of murder wash over you, initiates, the scroll contains a prayer. You may say it after a kill, calling for the Lord's disgrace to find its course in your body. Huh. Interesting. I guess this makes sense. I'm reading this again. For he blesses his loyal with a new sensation. It's a bit odd, but it kind of makes sense with the context of the later bit, as it's basically like a recruitment letter. Have I like got the thing? Can I say it? Yes, you can. No. I was thinking, could I start worshipping Baal? Obviously not. Alright, and in this chest, what have we got? Scroll of a vampiric touch, and some other bits. How heavy is a heavy chest?
Let's
Arlac?
get in. For me?
Just curious, how heavy is a heavy chest? A heavy chest is 50. My god. Drop the heavy chest. It's too heavy. I mean, that is the point, but you know.
So that's progress. Need to find a way forward.
Yeah, these aren't real bits to jump on. Just thought I'd check. Says that there's another island over here. No, the camera doesn't even go over there. It's not really another island. Okay. I think this might be all that's in the cove. So yes, definitely we could come to the cove without changing anything about any other part of the game. Okay. In which case, I think we have been everywhere up above. Like in the Underdark. We've been everywhere minus the ship and the Arcane Tower. Is that correct? Let me jump up here and then we'll figure that out. He's getting there, as is the dog. Okay. So, we've been everywhere here. We've been everywhere here. We haven't come down the other way from Zentarim. We haven't come down the other way from spiders. Let's do those now while we're just clearing out things. Because these will take 2 seconds. They'll probably give us some XP. We're at halfway to the next level. Okay. Alright. I was just thinking, I was thinking the best part of an like one of these RPGs, or one of the bits I like the most, is the leveling process. And I was thinking, so it's a shame that all of them have that kind of limited. What if there was one where you got like levels non-stop? And I was then thinking, wait a second, I'm basically just describing something like Diablo. Minus the combat style. It's like, yes, if it did that, then it would be a different game, wouldn't it? It's like, yes, it would. Anyway. These aren't active. Yeah. Was a little worried there for a second. I thought that beast was glowing for a second, like we could speak with it, but I don't think we can. Wait, what was the way down? Wait, I thought it was over here. Oh no, it's in there. Wait, slow a second. Where is it? Trying to figure it out on the map. It says it's like through here. It was a fake wall, of course. That was it. Right, and then we can unlock the elevator winch. Cool. We passed. Shocking. Right, so now I can head down there. That will give us a cutscene, I'm sure. As we head down in to the Underdark. Oh no. Where could we be going? That is kind of cool as a way of getting in. But we kind of already know where we are. Okay, we've already been here. No XP, that's fine. And then the other one I want to do is the... I thought there was a teleport point, direct Whispering Depths, maybe. Yeah. Directly to Spiderland. And then this is... Whoa. Camera, work with me here. Yeah, this is it, because I thought I could jump there. Gale?
Elminster's not around, so might as well.
I need a Featherfall from you. How many Featherfall things do you have left? Do you have 3? I'll just, you know, do it. Quick save in case of the game breaking.
All's well that ends. Not
Wait for the save to finish. Don't confirm the save went through. Go. And this was our other way down. Which we're doing purely to see what happens. Gale? Just floating in midair. Hey, we got 30 XP for Jumper. There we go. There was a purpose. Enter the Underdark through the bottomless well. Hey, 30 XP, or 50 XP, sorry for that. That's free XP. Not completely pointless. Although it's free XP on just her. Or us, I'm not sure. I think it was for us as well. But anyway, cool. This XP is all evened out anyway at the end. Right, Arcane Tower I think now. The only place we haven't gone is here. To that one. Oh, I can also unmark the Festering Cove. And the Petrified Drow. Because we have already dealt with them. Right. Well, now time to try the only thing we have not tried yet. Which is the hint from the comments about the thing that I may already have. Which I assume has to be the anti-magic flower. Because that's the only thing that makes sense. So let's try the anti-magic flower. If that does not work, then we're going to have to, like, you know, try some things. Because I've also been told the arcane turrets could be hurt by something. So let's go to camp and grab ourselves some flowers. Anyone want to chat? Occasionally they just want to chat because, like, you haven't spoken to them in a while. Nope, don't think so. Right. Susur flower. Cool. Wait, I thought I had multiple of them in here. I do. Okay. Do I only have 2? Oh, no, there you go. There's 3. Awesome. Oh, give me that book. Let's chuck that book into... Wait a second. What was this book saying? No, okay, I don't think that book was saying anything truly important, but I was wondering whether that was what allowed us earlier to be able to heal the gnome without needing to know, without needing to have the poison as it suggested we needed. But I don't know. There we go. We'll leave that for just now. I was just doing a little bit of inventory management while I was there. Leave camp. Okay. Quick save. We're about to figure out whether this works or not. So, go. Nope. Aha! Secrets of the Susur tree unlocked. So you just have to walk up to these things. Oh, but they only turn off for while you're... Okay. Yeah. They only turn off while you're actively next
Shah's
to them.
blessings upon you.
Yeah. Shah's blessings. See you later for a second. Turn-based mode. Right. That's fine. I just want to drop it on the ground. Hey, I got 80 XP for something there? Oh, for visiting the tower. Cool. Dash. Dash. Get over here. Okay. So yes, it's the Susur bloom. Okay. That's cool. Exit turn-based mode. Hey! Okay, so that turns off these, apparently. Okay. That makes sense. So, in the same area, they give you an item which does it, which then, yeah, that all lines up. So now we could loot outside if we wanted to. Letter to Year?
Something over there.
Oh, okay. Am I allowed to dig her up, or is that like a magic spell? Just being salty over the previous one. Okay. Chuck that to you. Right. What have we got here? Letter to Year. Dearest Year, I don't know if you're coming back or if you'll even read this message, but if you do come back, could you wait for me? I'll only be gone for a few 10-day, but the thought of coming back to this empty tower with nothing but Bernard to fill these halls. I don't know how much longer I can take this. I miss you. I miss you so much. I can't shake the thought of how different things might have been if only I'd been less stubborn. Working on your lightning inventions, my magic, eating together, laughing at your stupid puns, waking up next to you, despite everything, I still love you. So please, if you can read this, can you wait? I'll be back. I won't be long. Forever yours, Lenore. A few sentences are penned below in a different hand. I waited. I waited until Tarsaic. I'll always wait for you, but you didn't come. Okay. Interesting. Love that. All of these. More random bits. And now I just realized something else. You needing these for the tower is why it gave you... Also, I can't use guidance while this is on. I'm getting distracted too much. That is a light hammer. Guess that would be for Shadowheart, if anyone. But the reason why you have a teleport back to the... I'm also encumbered. A teleport back to the Susur tree is so that you can get these flowers, right? That's the entire purpose of it. Interesting. Okay. Well, that makes a level of sense now, I think. Do I have camp supplies or something? Yeah, I do. Okay. Send those to camp. That fixes our weight problem. Okay, cool. Let's go see if there are any more over there. I think we got all the major loot here. Right. But yeah, not being shot at definitely makes this easier to explore, I would say. Right, grab the Bullywug Trumpet. Anything else we need to grab over here? We got some stuff. Oh, Swarming Toadstool. Right. This still feels like I'm missing something. Like, it doesn't seem like this obviously works, right? But it seems like there's still something that I'm missing to get it to work nicely. Like, because you still have to basically run into them and tank some damage. Maybe that's it. Maybe you just have to run in and tank some damage, but it seems like there's a more elegant solution to our more elegant solution. Oh, can I grab things off the... It said there was knotted roots here? Oh, that's for climbing. Of course. I don't see any bloom left around. I think there might only be 3 bloom. Makes sense, because then they're limiting the amount of bloom that you have available to you, so you can't just use it on everything over there. Yeah, okay, cool. Back to the beach. And back up to the tower. Right. Okay. But, at the very least, we can now access the opening of the tower without taking damage. I'm trying to think, like, they activate immediately after you take away the flower. I guess what you could do, right, is move everybody past it, activate turn-based mode on a row, pick it up, dash to the next one, pick it up, dash to your party, and then you wouldn't need to worry about it, right? Like, pick up. So what you do is you would move everybody up here to wherever you want them to. Camera, work with me here. I'm going to need you to not drop through the floor. There we go. So, like, you'd move everybody out of range up here. You would then dash using turn-based mode to grab them. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's why it knocks you into turn-based mode at the start. It's a hint. It's like, you can reach these via turn-based mode and then you don't take damage. That's the more elegant solution, I think. Okay. I need the camera to not go into the floor.
Wizard's Tower is his sanctum. Private place for research and respite. But as this wizard's not home, I say we take a peek.
Okay.
No way to ignite these. Strange.
These are no ordinary lights. Yeah, there must be a way to turn them on.
Okay, so we know that there are 2 things in here. Okay, we can have a look around in here in a second. So do we reckon that these are Let me do a quick save. And then split party.
Can't slow down.
I think that we might be able to grab these and get out of here and like get back to the party before these activate and they won't shoot us. So turn-based. Dash. Get up here. Dash. Get up here. And then, run. And then these aren't active up here. It's still looking at us, but it's not shooting us, right? Yeah, it's not shooting us. I see. So then I would go like here, turn-based. Jump. Dash. In here. You would then Sucer Flower. There we go. Sucer Flower there. You would then move over here. Exit turn-based. You would then enter turn-based when it lets you. There we go. Dash. Dash. Go over here. And then you can turn this one off. Using that. Then you move over here. And you would exit turn-based mode. Wonderful. And we can turn all the lights on again. Okay. Ooh, there's stuff in here. Okay. That's an autosave it just did to me there. Weird. Can I lockpick it? Yeah, okay. I did it. Nice. Welcome in, squad. Now we're in the Wizard's Tower. Oh, there was also a lever. That would have done it, I suppose. Broken machinery. Makes an elixir of lightning resistance. The cogs of this metal contraption are bent out of shape, the steel sheeting dented and cracked. Still, you can make out two sets of initials embossed on the copper. LDH and LTS. So that's Lenore something something, and the guy makes all the lightning stuff. Year, that's his first name. There we go. Do a little bit of looting. Okay, more broken machinery. I'm assuming much the same as the last lot. So then I can do that, and then I'll get new ingredients or something. Nope. Okay. Oh, turn on the candles, obviously. If we can. Let's see here. Another candle. Gonna make it more visible. Doesn't really do very much. And then the dusty book. The beginning of this book proudly declares it to be a play by Dame Enea, followed by an extensive introduction and 23 pages of notes on the text. Though the book itself seems barely touched, one stanza is encircled twice. There is light in every living thing. It's crawling towards the surface to survive, and in its wake it tramples everything. We kill the rest so that one can thrive. This is circled twice. There's light in every living thing. It's crawling towards the surface to survive, and in its wake it tramples everything. We'll kill the rest so that the one can thrive.
Seems like the owner was quite the literary type.
I'm not really sure what that means. But okay. Anything out here?
Chest. Feel its magic.
Chest of the mundane. I can feel its magic. What happens? Something happened because I went with near it with the anti-magic field. Mistress Grace grants Featherfall. What happens if I walk away from the chest?
Salutations.
Is it still mundane?
Yes, why not?
I'm going to do something. Well, let's do a quick save. Right. Then I'm going to load the previous save before we came to that chest. And I'm going to see what happens if you interact with that chest without bringing the anti-magic field next to the chest. Because I feel like that's not good, because it did something, but I'm not sure what that thing was. It could have been relevant. It could have been not relevant. But I would like to know what it is. So. Okay, this is fine. Lever. We don't need to do the rest of this here.
We're a long way from Waterdeep.
I'll just
Not
use Gale.
excellent.
That's fine. Is that the anti-magic field over here?
Feel trickles of weave. Where's their source?
Okay, it was actually only active if you came with the anti-magic field. Otherwise, it's filled with nothing. Huh. So there's a lot of... Okay. I see. So there's things in here which can only be activated by this anti-magic field. Huh. Interesting. The only bit that I'm a little confused about is that there's no clue before you come in here about this. But the fact it gave us inspiration for it implies that it thinks that you should have just worked it out. Which is fair. Maybe you should have just worked it out. But, you know, it's still interesting. Grab that. This still doesn't do anything. Right. Burlap sack. Oh, we're encumbered. Move to Karlach. I'm not encumbered. Nice. So we've got all that. Just checking that we cleared this place. Tongs, send to Karlach. Oh, there's more candles to activate on this side. Please activate the candles. Want as much light as possible. There we go. This takes us out here, which is the way down, obviously. More broken machinery. Now I think we'll have new stuff in our alchemy, because that was another one of the same, right? Elixir of lightning resistance is now available, and then the other recipe. Nope, I thought the other one was going to be like a the stuff, but I guess it wasn't. And then at the back, let's see what we've got over here. Open it up. Benches. Okay. Cool. And I assume going in here doesn't do anything.
Looks like some kind of magical contraption. Now to get it to work.
Yeah, well, we know there's something in the basement that you can use to make things work, so we'll see. I'm going to leave those there for right now as well. Let's go down. And I'm trying to explore this as if we hadn't already explored it as well, to a degree. Like, not completely, but like in the, if we knew about the magic stuff from somewhere.
Ah, excellent
But we
choice.
still wanted to be able to, oh my god, what are you doing?
Can't give up now.
Stop. If we knew about the anti-magic field, but
Direct me
we had come here blind, what would we do?
with haste.
That's the way I'm trying to explore this. Guys. I should really just explore jumping puzzles with Gale
Still
first.
alive.
Because it's usually
that's
Gale who
progress.
breaks it because he can't jump as far. That's fine.
Never wanted the easy path.
So there was no turrets in this section. No. There are tongues of madness. We need these, actually, don't we? Pitchfork. Another tongue of madness. But yes, we need them to investigate the parasite. So now, I have that, but I have 1 out of 2, right? I need the Timask spores. Okay. That's fine. And there's the Timask spores over there. That was surprisingly easy. I was expecting to have to like speak to Lenore to get some of these things, but I guess not. It's the only puzzle in this section was how you how you turned off the turrets, as in for this quest anyway. All right, well I guess I'll grab the Timask spores. Don't go into alchemy because otherwise I'll get rid of the things I've just picked up. I just realized that there. I'm just saying that for my own benefit. Yeah. If I alchemy them, they're going to turn into essence, which is not what we need. We need the actual thing. Okay. Let's turn on a few candles. There we go. A few more candles. Okay. By the way, if anyone does know how you were meant to figure out the anti-magic thing, and if there is a secret to it, I know I keep going on about that, but it's just because I'm thinking about it in my head, of like whether there was something else we could have done. Let me know, because I'm kind of interested. Yeah, I'm willing to admit it's just I didn't intuit it, but I'm also like, that's not really how the game has played up until this point. Of like, yeah, just like try it out and it'll work. Generally, there's like a, you know, there's something pointing you to the solution, or to a solution. Whether it's the best solution or not, you know, that's the bit it tends to give you like an easy solution, and then like a, here's the one if you can figure it out solution. That makes sense. Broom? Sure, we'll pick up a broom. Never know when we need one of those. Yeah, send to Karlach. Where's the broom? I literally just picked up. Sort by latest. There we go. Now we go to Karlach. Brooms are very light. Okay. This threadbare book looks like it once contained a play, but most of it has been lost to time, vermin, and unfortunate ink spill. Only 2 full sentences are indistinguishable. How can I trust? How will I ever know? How can I show myself my darkest me? Okay. Interesting. Not sure what to do with that one. Oh, this is where we kept trying to jump off. I remember this place. Don't go near the Timask spores because they'll explode. That's why I'm walking this way around each room, rather than walking directly past these things. I think the sprouting ones exploded, didn't they? Even if they didn't, it's probably good to be safe rather than sorry. Right. Head over here. And we'll make our... Oh, we got 2 more vases. And then we'll make our way down to the bottom floor, where hopefully we'll discover any remaining clues that we have to discover. Okay. This way? I will go prone if I do this. Well, you know,
my attention.
It's fine. We have ways around this.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Okay, jump. Nice. Well done, everybody. Now here.
Breathe deep and move.
Okay, so that's the hole that lets you in there. I see. Because we found the other side of that hole. Okay. Oh, there's another Susa bloom out here. So yeah, I guess the Susa bloom out here is your clue. Is the fact that she's growing Susa bloom. That must be your clue. Is that she's growing them out here. So your clue is given to you after you come through here. If that makes sense. Like you go through the whole thing and then you're like, well, why would she be growing Susa bloom? And then you're meant to work it out from there. Okay. I mean, that's reasonable, I suppose. So it's kind of like on the first run through, you would probably run through the way I ran it through, where you just get continually shot over and over and over again. Alright, I'm just putting a marker. Survival check. Don't know what the DC is, but it doesn't really matter.
Phew.
Oh, right. I was like, why is Karlak speaking? She
Not
usually
as
doesn't
bad
speak.
as it could have.
Do a heal as well while we're here.
Take me out.
In here? Nothing. 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 Ah, right. You need the hole to get in here if you don't have lockpick. Yeah, I understand. But we are able to lockpick, so not a problem for us. Okay. Orloff's candle. It's fine. Don't want any of this, really. Okay, just loot it a little bit better than I did last time. Grab that. Grab that. Treatise on the anti-magic properties of Suso tree flowers. Is this the book that would give us what we needed? By L. de Hurst. So this must be Lenore. For those knowing about Suso trees, their magical properties have always been a topic of debate. Not only their ability to create an anti-magic aura, which is complete enough that even those unattuned to the weave can feel its effect, but also, most interestingly to those living in the world above, the way its roots, bark, and flowers can be harnessed to make magical items. Rumours of such items are rare, but spread in settlements bordering the Underdark. Their existence, however, has never been confirmed by any of our clerics, nor by any other reputable scholars. I hypothesize that these items are no mere legends, and indeed, in this treatise I will endeavour to explain how I myself created items that have anti-magic properties and will use the magic absorption of the Suso tree flowers as a power source. Lines have been drawn on the following pages as if the author intended to fill them with writing, but the remainder of the thin book is blank. Okay. I think I didn't want to ping it. I think I understand what it's saying. Okay. Give to Gale. I've read those, I think. Auto racks, nothing in here. Withered blue petals. So there's blue petals here. Okay, so it makes a level of sense in terms of what they're showing you down here. You would just have to have reached here first and then kind of reverse engineer it. So you can't find anything before you come to the tower, but once you're in the tower, then you start getting clues about it. And I bet the plays up above were also meant to be like kind of clues about it as well. That's just my thought. Like they're probably meant to be like little hints. They're meant to be, oh, getting you in the right mindset. Okay. What's this? Soul coins. Okay. Light the candles. Or not.
No way to ignite.
That's fine.
these. Strange.
Now I understand everything. Fringe philosophy. Have I read this? They seek to silence. I'm sure I've read that. The one saying you seek to silence me, it just filled me with like a I've read this feeling. How much does a gilded chest weigh? Gilded chest weighs 5. Okay, that's reasonable. We'll take one of those for sorting purposes. Okay, burlap sacks. But yeah, the other bit, which is more obvious now. Petals were here. We're talking about using them as using these flowers as power sources. There's a lot of that sort of stuff. So I think you put a flower in here, right? That I believe might be correct. Sort by type. There we go. And then that turns on, yeah, the generator. And turns off those. Interesting. Oh, and now you can go up the tower even further. I didn't realize we hadn't gone to the top of the tower yet. I was thinking, what's the purpose of this? But the purpose is we haven't gone to the top of the tower. Because we didn't start at the top of the tower. I see. Oh, right. I understand. It's all clicking together. It's all clicking together. Probably means we don't need the anti-magic fields on us anymore, but we'll bring them with us anyway. Just until we're done here. Right, so now I can head in here. And I can ascend. Come on, everybody. We're all in here. Ascend. Oh, I think it clicks everybody in here. That brings us up here. I think I can pick up our Bloom as well, right? Because he shouldn't reactivate. Yeah. Cool. We'll re-pick up the Bloom. I'm gonna do an ascend first, just to check that everybody does come with us. Yes. Okay. Ascend. Ascend. So now we're higher than when we started. And there we go. There we go. We're starting to explore this place a little bit more. And I think with that, I'm going to end the episode there. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.